welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation. I am your host, the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Mad Ritter, and I am here with my co-host today. It has been too long since DP Bros Tuesdays was a thing, but it is back. Unfortunately, I'm all out of DP. So
it happens. Sometimes it's the best, and I've said it all the time. You know, every fourth case is a case of Coke.
I mean, I do have an empty can here, so I can just hold it up and pretend.
It's a prop. That's what I do a lot of times.
So, what's going on, Will? How you been?
I have had an incredibly long week. It's in the nerd realm, though. It's been huge, Mateo. So since that's what we're here to talk about, we'll talk about the good stuff from this week, and that is 2 words, sir. 2 effing words. Lego Fortnite. Changed the fucking game, my guy. Literally changed everything. I can't get over it. I have dedicated probably far more time. Well, first off, sir.
He spelled Matt's balls wrong. He spelled Matt's balls wrong.
And they're delicious, and it's Hanukkah, so if I do smell like them, it's fine. Trans and porn. That's neither of those things will probably be here today. Not that we're yucking yums. I don't imagine they're on the docket. But Lego Fortnite, Matt.
No.
Maybe,
dude, I saw an article about how Lego Fortnite is like the biggest thing in Fortnite. Like the servers are double that of all the other like Fortnite servers. Like how insane it is. And I was gonna ask you about it, and you beat me to the punch. So like, you're loving Lego Fortnite.
Okay, so I played a ton of Minecraft. I know I've talked to Mara about it, and I talked to Bridge maybe, but when I played as much Minecraft as I have up until this point, when I first saw it, my first thought was, okay, it's going to be Legos in Battle Royale, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. It's a totally different game, okay? You spawn in the middle of a map, a la Minecraft, with nothing, and you walk up and you have to punch trees to get wood and, you know, build a wooden pickaxe to hit the rocks and get your granite. It's like, you know what the uncanny valley is? It's semi-true. It's like when you're watching.
Will is on the spectrum, and he's kind of a big kid, so.
Yeah, I mean, it makes both of those things are true.
Yeah, and you were a Make-A-Wish kid, kind of.
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, sort of. So the uncanny valley, when you're watching a horror movie and you see something that almost looks human, but it's not human, and it's kind of scary. Okay, think of that, but when you play Lego Minecraft, it's like the uncanny, or when you play Lego Fortnite, it's like the uncanny valley of Minecraft. Because if you went back in time 15 years and you were like, okay, instead of Mahjong making Minecraft, Epic Games made it, you would be convinced that this could have been the game. Like, that's how similar it is. Ghouls popping up at night. You know, you've got semi-boss battles with the brutes you've got to kill. You've got to build resources. You've got to go to different biomes to get the upgraded resources. Like, it's a totally different game. And when they add the PvP features and you're able to start raiding other people's bases in your server, like, come on, dude, it's going to be huge. This will be bigger than Battle Royale if they do it right.
So Fortnite dropped this free version of Battle Royale, took over the first/third person shooter world by innovating and doing that, but adding in all these licensed characters and building a la kind of Minecraft in the game. And then they're like, all right, we're going to get another license agreement, and we're going to get Lego, and now we're just going to go for Minecraft's neck.
There is some hate speech out there from the diehard Minecraft community.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
They are straight up slandering Epic Games online for what they've done, because the Minecraft community is like, oh shit, this is everything we can do, but cooler. And that's coming from somebody who played Minecraft as long as I did. The stuff we can do in this is cooler. I can build, it's like, okay, You remember my excitement for Tears of the Kingdom where I was like, dude, I can build fucking airplanes and battle buses and like whatever I want, right? They gave us that ability in Lego Fortnite. You can build a dynamic foundation and put wheels at each corner and a control stick and hop on that bitch and ride around your map like you're in a car. You know what I mean? Put another one behind you, attach it to it with 2 wheels, and now you have a trailer that you can fill with resources and drive around your map.
You know why this is also important? Because this is going to force Minecraft to innovate. Minecraft has been sailing on the same fucking game without
For 20
really
years.
doing anything. Yeah, forever. And it's like what we talk about in wrestling, where competition is good, right? WWE gets better because AEW, vice versa, blah, blah, blah. Minecraft is now going to have to be like, all right, fuck, they did this. Now we're going to have to give you something better. So instead of being upset as a Minecraft diehard and running your fucking mouth, expect better from your game to come because of this and be excited for how Minecraft is going to respond, because they're going to have to respond.
So I think overall, the best thing they did was they took a Fortnite game mode and they said, okay, let's take the Minecraft community and make them go, okay, let's have fun. You know what I mean? This could be a fun alternative to the Minecraft fans. Okay.
Right.
The Fortnite guys who are diehard in that game, me, you know what I mean? If you look at my PlayStation history, it's like hundreds of hours on Fortnite, and then I'll play some Diablo or Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean? Like games from 15 years ago. But the point is like, now I don't even have to leave Fortnite. I get pissed and rage quit because I come in second 3 games in a row. I'll just skip over to Lego Fortnite and play a totally different game inside the same program on my PlayStation now. I don't ever have to leave that program. I go back to lobby, switch my game modes, playing a totally different game. Flawless transition. My one big critique, though, the party communications in game fucking blow, Matt.
Okay.
There's bugs where people will, if you're playing cross-platform, like, okay, no big deal, but you're playing cross-platform. Everybody needs to be in the game chat versus the party chat, right? That's cool, except every now and then, everybody flip-flops without any settings changing. I'll go to the game, and then I'll go to the party chat, and we'll flip-flop. And we've got to constantly be changing. There's some issues with the comms. That's my big takeaway is fix your fucking party system.
All right. I am literally probably either tonight, depending on if I hop on Diablo or not, or tomorrow morning, seeing as we're doing this and I was supposed to do tomorrow, so I won't have to, going to finish Final Fantasy 16. I think I'm one main mission away from beating it. And this morning I got up and got started on my last 3 or 4 side missions. I think I completed 1. So I think I've got 3 side missions. I'm like halfway through. And then I go to Origin and I beat the fucking game. And my goal is to beat the game before Thursday, because on Thursday, the Pokemon Scarlet DLC drops, Quan Chi drops for Mortal Kombat 1. So I want to get this done and out of the way before all of that happens. And then, of course, obviously, Final Fantasy Rebirth is coming. I want to go back and finish 7 on the PS5. There's a bunch of shit going on. But I want to thank everyone for joining us, whether you're joining us over at twitch.tv/CreatiaWorld, where if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. If you have Prime Gaming, you can link that to your Twitch account. And when you do that, you get a free sub every single month. Give it to one of us. Give it to me. Give it to Will. Show a little support. It costs you nothing. Like I said, holiday season, you guys are getting Amazon packages left and right. You're already paying for Prime, so why not just make the quick switch over, link your account, use that free sub. You only have to do it once a month. Saves you money. It costs you nothing to show a little bit of support for us because you're already paying for that subscription. So why just leave it sit there when it's a good way to show appreciation. You can also watch us at youtube.com/CreatiaWorld, where it is free to like, to subscribe, to comment. Will, what does that do?
It boosts the algorithm and it helps find new listeners.
And we love new listeners. I love new listeners so much.
You're a whore for new listeners, Mateo.
I am a whore for new listeners. For your likes, for your comments, for your views, for your subscribes. We will do just about anything here to entertain you. And if I entertain you, I know I can entertain everyone that you love and or hate. Your mothers, your sisters, grandmothers, stepfathers, stepmothers, stepbrothers, stepsisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, best friend's mom, best friend's dad, best friend, whoever is in your life. If you are entertained by me, I want to entertain them too. Let me in their ear holes the way I'm in yours. Let me explore. Let me have some fun. Share me around as much as possible. And don't tell my wife I said that. She gets a little jealous. With all of that said, while you're doing that, I also want you to flick the bean. Hit that notification bell up top. Get notified every time we go live Monday through Friday for the Creatia Conversation, every Saturday for Smacking a Raw, and every other Sunday, including this Sunday for Getting Off. Now, we're pushing the X Pearl back until after the new year, so Reek's job can calm down a little bit. And we've kind of decided that me, Katie, Will, and maybe not just because he's a fucking wild card, are going to cover Black Christmas in the spirit of Christmas. So all 3 Black Christmas movies, Black Christmas, the remake, and then the most recent version of Black Christmas that came out for your holiday special on Getting Off. A lot of Black Christmas. So come join us for that this Sunday, 11 p.m. Central, midnight Eastern. You guys can also watch us at pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. My favorite place for you to watch us because it's cool that it's a thing that we can do. We have Pornhub exclusive watch alongs there that you can only see there, featuring me and Will and Katie and me and Katie and Just. Well, technically it's the rack. It's not me, but neither here nor there. Those are there as well as all of our other content that you can watch on Pornhub. You're already there, flicking the bean, stroking the meat. When you're done or while you're doing it, flip over, watch us review some porn parodies and make fun of them. And CreatiaWorld.com. If you click that link, you'll get everything, whether it's the Pornhub, the YouTube, the Twitch, the audio versions of all of our podcasts that are available, the Patreon, which we'll talk about later, the merch, everything's there under one link. Click that, check it out. We appreciate it. And last but not least, Facebook.com/CreatiaWorld is another place you could be watching us live if you're on Facebook and that's your thing. Go check us out there. We have companion Facebook groups for some of our podcasts that we'll talk about later as well. All right. And finally, it's newsy time. What do we got here? First and foremost, because Matt's a horsey. Katie showed up just to call me a whore. That is not, I'm your whore. That's what you're saying. I thought you were saying she wasn't. I'm like, that's not true. Whatever. First and foremost, top news story, ladies and gentlemen. December 12th, 2023. The owner and creator of Creatia World, one Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, a.k.a. the Dragon King, a.k.a. Big T, a.k.a. Sweet T, a.k.a. T-Money, a.k.a. Black Merlin, a.k.a. the HNIC, is celebrating his 37th birthday. So we want to wish you, Travis, a very happy birthday. I don't know if you're watching or not. I'm sure you're shaking your head and rolling your eyes because you don't want a big spectacle made of it. I don't care. Happy motherfucking birthday to one of my best friends in the world, the man without whom I wouldn't be here doing this right now. We love you. We appreciate you, even though you're a giant asshole. And I hope you have a fantastic fucking birthday.
Happy birthday, Travis. We love you. I'm still older than you are. So you have that. I'm still the old man on the porch.
You are still the old man on the porch. Well, I got to do that now. I need paper towels because I just knocked that can of Pepsi over and I'm not leaving. So hopefully Kate loves me. We'll see what happens. All right. WWE, we're wrestling fans. Comicbook.com's Nick Valdez. WWE's Rey Mysterio debuts new poster for Cartoon Network series. Cartoon Network has dropped the first poster for its new series starring WWE's Rey Mysterio, who's on one leg, right, Will? One leg?
Correct.
Yeah. Which is funny because in the timeline that I'm watching for Return to Wrestling, he's also on one leg because he just had his knee surgery. So, like, crazy how things parody each other. WWE superstar Rey Mysterio is leaping onto Cartoon Network Latin America with a new animated action series, Rey Mysterio versus La Oscuridad. I probably fucked that up, but we'll see. Is getting ready to debut with a new poster. Announced to be in the works back in 2021, Rey Mysterio teamed up with Cartoon Network Latin America and Mexican production studio Viva Calavera on a brand new animated series that would see the world-famous luchador taking on all sorts of wild new enemies. With Rey Mysterio versus La Oscuridad finally gearing up for its premiere with Cartoon Network Latin America, we're starting to see more of the new series than ever. Rey Mysterio versus La Oscuridad, Rey Mysterio versus the Darkness, for those of us who are, not bilingual, has debuted its first 5 episodes with Cartoon Network Latin America and Max Latin America. And while there is yet to be an international release plan for the new animated series, as of the timing of this writing, Cartoon Network Latin America is celebrating this premiere with a cool new look at what to expect from the series, with a cool new poster showing off Rey Mysterio and some of the new faces fans meet in the action series. Check it out below. We will do that. As soon as I scroll down to it, a thing, and then I went back, a fucking ad popped up right in front of the picture. So I had to go back and close it. So there's Rey. I'm assuming this is Dominic.
Okay.
That looks like Dom, right? That looks like Dirty Dom. That kid looks like he's been to prison.
Yeah, I'll say it looks like Dom. That could be Dom.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Dom. Now, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to watch this unless you have access to Max Latin America or Cartoon Network Latin America, which I think Cartoon Network out here is on Hulu. I want to say available on Hulu. Anyway, but exciting. And see, look, he'll find a way. That's Dom before prison. I'm by a lot of things lingual, but but lingual is not one of them. Okay. They say Will nerds out about Fortnite. That's me when it comes to animation in general. So see, this is for you. In the 2000s for Cartoon Network Latin America, they had the El Santo show, and now Rey is the next step.
I love the idea of it. I'll download a VPN on my computer and put that I live in Costa Rica or something so I can watch it if I have to.
There you go. There are VPNs. There are ways to get around that shit if you want to. I wonder if Vince is going to check this out. I'm sure he'd be excited about that. We know how he feels about Dom and Rey and all that. And the animation looks cool as shit. So it should be good.
I think it'll be great.
Israel. Also, from comicbook.com's Ricky French, Google announces the most searched for games in 2023. Do you have any guesses what might be at the top of that list?
I would probably say Roblox, Fortnite, and Diablo.
All right. So this is all games across the world, so there are going to be some interesting entries in here. But the top 10 list, again, it's important to remember this list takes worldwide searches into account, which is why you'll see games like Battlegrounds Mobile India. It's also not completely clear how Google parses for games that also had adaptations and other media come out this year. Presumably the tech giant accounts for that in some way, but it didn't explain how it did on the list. So the list is number 1, Hogwarts Legacy.
Really? Okay.
Number 2, The Last of Us. Number 3, a game called Connections. Number 4, Battlegrounds Mobile India. Number 5, Starfield.
Okay.
Number 6, Baldur's Gate 3, which is all Travis plays. Number 7 is Suika game. Sukia game. I don't know. Number 8, Diablo 4. Number 9 is Atomic Heart, and number 10 is Sons of the Forest. So you got one on the list.
Wow.
You got one.
I assumed like Fortnite and Roblox would have been up there because the amount of kids who play those games. I just thought they would have been higher up. But I also live in the States and we live with blinders on for the rest of the world most of the time.
Yeah, we do. We also have a bit of breaking news here, Will.
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we'll see. So this is coming from Kotaku.com. Travis actually dropped this earlier today, even though it's his birthday, he's still always working. Alyssa Mercanti, E3 is officially dead. press F to pay respects. The once massive annual video game conference is done for real this time. E3, the video game conference that's taken place annually in Los Angeles since 1995, is officially dead. After several years of struggles and rumors of its demise, its end was confirmed in the Washington Post exclusive interview with President and CEO of Entertainment Software Association, Stanley Pierre Louis. Pierre Louis told Washington Post that after more than 2 decades of hosting an event that has served as a central showcase for the U.S. and global video game industry, E3 would be no more. This comes after the COVID pandemic forced the ESA, the nonprofit trade association for the video game industry, to cancel E3 2020, go all digital for E3 2021, and then cancel E3 2022 as well. This year's event was also canceled, as were those for 2024 and 2025, obviously because it's done, it's over. Igniting rumors that it would never return, that it was killed by companies reducing their presence at the event, that Game Awards host and producer Jeff Keighley relished its absence as it drew more attention to his Summer Game Fest. So E3 is no more. And E3 was something that we were covering every year. It was, where PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo, or I don't think Nintendo, because Nintendo always had Direct, but a lot of the big stuff would be announced. And then, like we said, the pandemic hit. Sony started pulling away. Xbox pulled away. They were doing their own thing. So then all that was left was kind of independent game developers and stuff like that. And those things kind of really hurt E3.
Over the summer, I did some of those watch-alongs with Travis. They were during Creatia's time. So we were doing some of the summer showcases. And looking through back at it, I remember it being kind of a topic every time we would watch one. They're both dead, sir. When we were talking about it over the summer, how it seemed like it was becoming a dying trend because all the big players were doing their own showcases now. You know what I mean? We did one from the MetaQuest. We did one for Ubisoft. Like all the big production houses were doing their own. So it seemed like that was the direction the industry was going anyways. So it sucks that a nonprofit went under, but you were running a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Like you weren't running a long-term business. You were a showcase. And when everybody else found a better way to showcase their stuff for their demonstrations, like it's the nature of the beast. It sucks. But we've seen the evolution in entertainment happen several times through our lives because, again, me, you, and Travis are all old. You're the least old. I was
going to say, to be fair, only by like 6 months. I'm the fucking youngest. So like, let's slow down that old talk. It sucks. Like you said, we grew up with this. This has kind of been a big thing, and we've slowly seen this coming over the last few years, and now it's official. Now it's here. So rest in peace to E3 on Travis's birthday. All right. You want to watch a trailer? I feel like trailers. I've done a lot of talking. Let's watch a trailer.
I love your voice. It's very sultry.
Thank you.
You have a velvet voice.
Tremble before my power! I'll show you the horrors of hell.
Wow.
Now perish along with its bloody!
I don't want to get too excited.
Why?
This goes back to the Dragon Ball Z that I watched when I was a kid on Toonami. You know, the Frieza saga and leading up to the Cell saga. And I can't remember what the other group of Saiyans were, the bad guys who showed up and tried to kill Vegeta and Goku.
Nappa,
that's all.
The Saiyans that tried to show up and kill Vegeta and Goku.
The ones at the very end, the big heavier set Saiyan that was smashing Goku.
Brawly.
There you go. Thank you. That's from those are some of those like core canon memories for me. Like the 3-day long battle between Frieza and Goku when he first went Super Saiyan and we thought he killed Frieza. Like that was it for me. So to see all of these characters, it's like kind of that nostalgia rushing to memory. My fear is though, we've seen a lot of Dragon Ball Z games by this company and they've all fallen flat on the market.
Okay. See, I've played a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, a lot of Budokai and stuff. So my thing is, one thing that they do well, especially for that nostalgia, is take you through the storyline from the beginning and let you play your way as Goku, as Vegeta, as whoever, as you go, in these battles and things like that. So, I mean, as someone who's watched Dragon Ball Z, who's watched Dragon Ball GT, who's watched everything Dragon Ball Super that I can get my hands on, waiting for more to come out, I'm excited for it. Just to play so like, because the thing I haven't done yet in a video game, and I don't know if they have one, I just haven't bought it, is to play the Dragon Ball Super Saga. I agree 100%. Fuck GT. It's fucking terrible. Fuck GT. I don't care how cool Super Saiyan 4 Goku looks. Fuck GT or Vegeta or any of that. So I'm excited to play through the Super stuff that I haven't been able to play. So that would be cool. And seeing Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Frieza being there, we're gonna get Golden Frieza, like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I'm excited to get my hands on and play some of this stuff and see what characters are in it and who I can fight and play as. So I'm about it.
I don't want to get my hopes up. But then again, it may be one of those where I don't need to yuck yums. It's not my cup of tea, but it might be yours, right? Like, who knows? Hi, Tommy.
Yeah, no, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know if it's any good and if it's worth your time. So we need to get you a PS5 finally. Maybe
We're working
for
on
Christmas.
it.
Yeah. So you can catch up with the rest of us. There's so much cool shit. Watch more anime, you two dweebs.
I've never gotten
I've
made fun of for not being nerdy
hold
enough.
on. I've watched One Punch Man. I've watched Inuyasha. I've watched Rurouni Kenshin. I've watched some anime. I just prefer Dragon Ball Z to everything else that I've watched. It is what it is.
Dragon Ball Z and Gundam and My Hero Academia. That's it. That's the only thing.
Jazz,
Make me better than Ty. Send me some animes.
What about me doesn't already scream basic bitch? Why are you surprised?
I'm sitting here in an MJF scarf.
Yeah.
And a Mysterio shirt with a typewriter older than all of us. I'm basic as fuck, Ty.
I'm a bald white guy with a beard doing a podcast.
There's a stereotype somewhere here.
Now is that time of the show where I want to thank everybody for checking us out. And you guys can show us a little support over at patreon.com/creationworld. $1 gets you 3 shows. Will, do you know what those 3 shows are?
You get Return to Wrestling. You get Am I the Ass? Or If You Have to Ask. And you get Creatia Comics.
Multiverse. Which is kind of a spin-off of Creatia Comics. Fair enough. Return to Wrestling is Travis and I talking old school WCW. We are deep into NWO and the Wolfpack with Slamboree 1998. The black and red shirts are here. It's a thing. You can check that out. And everything we've done, starting with the very first Nitro all the way up to where we're at in the timeline, is all available for you there on the Patreon for just $1. For that same dollar, you also get Multiverse with Travis Amara. You can check out every DC animated film that they have watched and reviewed so far. The most recent one that they have done is The Killing Joke. There will be another one out this month, so if you subscribe now, you will get that when it drops. And this weekend, along with Return to Wrestling and Smack and Raw, we are recording the next episode of If You Have to Ask. So you can check that out. That'll drop sometime right before the Christmas holiday as well. And it's a good time. Me and Kate doing Am I the Asshole posts and talking about our lives and things like that. It's a fun fucking show. And you get to get a little behind the scenes in the life of me and my wife and what goes on with us. So go check that out as well. All of that is at patreon.com. If you click that, we have other tiers Everything that $1 tier is available as you go higher, but the more you support us, the more you get, including all of our shows ad-free, because YouTube makes you pay for it, Hulu makes you pay for it, Peacock, everyone else is making you pay for it. We're going to make you pay for it too. Why the fuck not? You don't want ads? YouTube.com gets rid of ads. But if you're watching us live and it is the holiday season and you want to spoil yourself or your significant other, we have some things for you, whether it is to keep you up at night playing some of the awesome video games or watching the movies and things that we review here, or just wrapping presents, or, a little something spicy, a little something kinky for the person that you love, or, for yourself. Maybe, you're a single person and you were like, I've always wanted to see what a fleshlight is like. Like, we've got promo codes to get you discounts on some cool shit for you or someone you love. And Travis is here to tell you all about that right motherfucking now.
Want to spice things up in the bedroom? Then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creationworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at dubby.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try Dubby today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
And we're back. What do we got going on here in the comments? Have you ever seen a Chevy with them butterfly doors? Matt can eat my ass, but I want Lambo doors lifted instead of getting 8 from the back. The seasoning makes all the difference. Everything bagel to be exact, because he wants you to fuck him through a bagel.
I would.
Long rips for sponsors. Yes, Poppy. Watch all of it. You can't. Okay. Stunting is a habit. So he's just now singing songs, which I've done. I mix my W with Will's ass sweat. Whatever works for you, Taekwon. Did you get around to seeing Saw 10?
No, I haven't seen it yet. You know me. I'm a terrible person when it comes to staying caught up with that stuff.
I know, but you were there while me and Katie reviewed and talked about it.
Yeah. I mean, I know the gist of the story. I just haven't sat down and watched the movie from beginning to end yet.
Well, bloodydisgusting.com has got some news for you. This is from Brad Miska. Saw 11 Jigsaw game continues on September 27th, 2024. So you got little less than a year to get caught up. Will Tobin Bell's Jigsaw returned this year in Saw 10 and was a huge success, not only in the box office, but also on Rotten Tomatoes, where it currently sits with an 80% critic and an 89% audience score. It comes as no surprise that Lionsgate is moving forward with the next installment, Saw 11, which has been dated for September 27, 2024, almost exactly 1 year from the last film's release. The news came across official socials, was studio shared teaser art and the tagline, "The game continues." No director has been announced, but I think it's safe that Kevin Greutert will return, as will Tobin Bell, and likely Shawnee Smith as Amanda. We'll share an official announcement when it comes in. And it's a cool little poster that they got here to tell us about it. So September 27th, 2024. But then there's the 11. Look how they did that in red. Isn't that pretty?
It's clever. So
the
clever.
game continues. So proud of them.
That's
Love me
really
some Roman numerals.
Okay. You know what I'm going to say, right?
Go ahead.
I love Saw, and I know Ty. I don't give a fuck about Saw. I see it, but I like the series. My worry is they're gonna Fast and the Furious themselves into a corner.
Maybe they haven't. I mean, there's a very good Saw formula that they kind of stick to that doesn't lend to the absurdity that we get with something like Fast and the Furious.
Are we going to, and this is my question, with Saw X being not a prequel, but it's in between Saws 1 and 2, or is it right before Saw 1 happens, right?
No, it's between Saw 1 and 2.
Okay, that's what I thought. I knew it was kind of, but the point is, so are they going to build with that story leading into the events of Saw 2 then? Like, how are they going to, this is where I'm curious. Are they going to continue adding into the gaps between the movies? Because you'll reach a point where like Saw 3 and 4 happen at the same time? Or 2 and 3?
Yeah. No, I think 3 and 4 happen at the same time.
3 and 4 happened at the exact same time. So you're going to reach a point where you're going to start seeing, you're going to have to worry about keeping things canon and
Right.
not Creatia canon, but regular canon. I have that note written down.
What I will say on that note is that one of my favorite things about the Insidious franchise is how they came out with Insidious 2 and they tied events going on in Insidious 1 to what was happening in Insidious 2 and all of that. So if they do something like that, because all of the Saw franchise, while not directed, is overseen by the original was written by the same writer that works with James Wan, directed by Darren Lynn Boseman. Like they've all kind of worked kind of closely together in that group. So if we can do something like that, I'd be okay. But again, it's how much can you add to what already exists without taking away from what is already happening. Like if you're adding another character that we didn't see in all of the other movies and so on and so forth, it's going to be a problem. Will's just want to see torture that reminds him. Oh yeah. Fucking Sidious. Here's the thing. I don't understand how Taekwon doesn't give a fuck about Saw when all he's been asking me to do is chain him up in my basement and torture him. He did specifically ask me to give him a golden shower yesterday.
I remember.
Yeah.
He's very bright with his descriptors.
Very bright with his descriptors. But yeah, no, I mean, until it's really bad, I'm going to be happy for another Saw. And even when it's really bad, I'll probably be happy for, I mean, I enjoy Jason X. I enjoy a lot of the Leprechaun movies, which are all pretty bad. Like, I enjoy bad horror as much as I enjoy good horror. So, like, it is what it is.
That makes sense.
All right. I'm going to keep it real. I don't give a fuck about horror like that. Yeah, no, I figured. I'm not surprised. We got some trailers to watch. We got a shit ton of trailers to watch. So, let's see. We'll go. Let's see what this is about.
Ooh.
Hi. Are you the actor Andy Samberg? I am. I'm a big fan, man. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, I got a question for you. You want to get in? Thomas Walcott, single, no children, no dependents. Job is network management, physically fit. Guess they're not too strict about that one. I'm joking. Kind of serious, though.
Wow.
You have been selected to partake in the biggest reality show in the dark web. There will be people trying to kill you, the hunters.
What are you talking about? There's people trying to murder me? Oh, shit. Very much so.
You will have 30 days to survive. You will only be killed when you are alone.
So let me get this straight. You cannot touch me if I'm with someone, and then I get $1 million. What are you doing?
What are you doing, man? Why'd you leave my side?
I had to take a shit.
Why didn't you wake me up and bring me with you?
Because I'm taking a shit.
Let's play.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
James, my new friend.
He pays me to shadow him.
You cannot have this person sleeping in mom's house.
Are you gonna shadow me?
No.
Are you gonna shadow me?
No. Shit.
Are you gonna shadow me?
I don't want to take away James's job. This is gonna end badly. Aren't other people playing the game who could hang out with you?
Just say it. You're not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna murder you. Are you gonna murder me?
No, I want to be on the same team as you.
You want to spend all our time together after knowing me for 5 minutes?
Let's fucking win together.
I think Taekwon could survive this, not gonna lie.
Stop.
Okay. Good night. I hope no one murders either of you.
Wake up. You are not as safe as you think you are.
Hi, guys.
Why are you playing the game?
I guess I did it because I want to be around people more.
I think we did it for the same reason.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but the game is a comedy.
How is it a comedy? They're trying to fucking kill us.
Get in the car.
You been having fun? Did you just ask about us having fun?
Yes?
No.
Wow.
So I know for a fact I'm gonna watch that because Kate actually sent me that. She watched what the fuck's the name of the show with Zoe Deschanel?
New Girl?
Yeah. So she's a fan of that actor. Also Anna Kendrick. We've seen all the Pitch Perfect movies, blah, 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 blah. So like she was excited about this and sent it to me. So I know we're gonna end up watching this and watching it a second time. Absolutely fun. Like Taekwon said, I really like the concept. It looks fun. It looks fucking funny. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it 100%. That's too good. It's like a comedy version of The Hunt.
Yeah. Which you enjoyed The Hunt, and I got to watch you enjoy The Hunt.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
All right. James Gunn, this is coming from IGN's Katie Rule. James Gunn's DCU will feature Sean Gunn as a major villain previously portrayed by Pedro Pascal. It's official. Sean Gunn is picking up the mantle of the role of Maxwell Lord in the ambitious new DC universe led by James Gunn and Peter Safran. The announcement was unveiled on Deadline, followed by speculation surrounding whether or not Sean Gunn's version of the character will make a formal debut in the upcoming Superman Legacy movie. The character, the publication wrote, will be referenced in the background of Legacy, but will appear in future DC projects. A similar motif will occur for other characters in the new DC universe. The first phase, which is named Gods and Monsters, Chapter 1, stay tuned. Sean Gunn, if you guys are unfamiliar, I'm going to show a picture, but he is in Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Right there. Look familiar?
I know who that guy is.
Yeah. So he'll be playing that character. As of November 23rd, the latest installment of Superman franchise is still set for July 11, 2025 release date. Beyond that, James Gunn has already gone public with extensive slate of programming coming to the DCU, leaving fans hoping for ample opportunities to see Maxwell Lord in action. Pascal previously embodied Maxwell Lord in the 2020 film Wonder Woman 1984. Lord is the primary villain of the Wonder Woman sequel film, who the lasso-slinging superhero tries to prevent from causing worldwide destruction. But Lord's origins in the DC universe date back to issue number 1 of the 1987 Justice League comic book series, created by Keith Giffen, J.M. Diamandis, and Kevin Maguire. At first glance, he's a cunning businessman and an ally to the members of the Justice League, who was fundamental in orchestrating Justice League International. His unsuspecting charm even won over fellow supes like Blue Beetle and the Martian Manhunter. The jig was finally up for Lord in 1988 in Justice League International issue number 12. We learned that Lord has been doing the bidding of an evil computer in an attempt to replace the world's leaders with robots. Though he did end up destroying the computer and breaking free from its influence, it wasn't long before Lord became a powerful foe of his own accord. After gaining a metahuman ability in 1988's Invasion limited series, Lord began to unleash his mind control powers against humanity. So, we have an official introduction of a... Oh, Travis is here. Happy birthday, Travis.
Happy birthday, Travis.
We did a whole big shout out and you missed it at the beginning of the episode because, you know. But Maxwell Lord, DC villain, going to be introduced, used, utilized, working in the background, starting with Superman Legacy and then going forward. And played by Sean Gunn. I'm, you know, again, Guardians of the Galaxy, stuff like that. Excited, indifferent?
I'm gonna stay course with all of my DC stuff through the summer. Now we're into the winter. I think that I'm gonna stay with the tortoise and the hare analogy. Marvel has slipped up some recently where stuff hasn't been Avengers good. Not to say it's been bad, but it's just, you know, hasn't been Avengers good. And now with DC starting to get James Gunn and some of the confirmations he's made as far as the Lex Luthor stuff, and then now this, like, he's bringing in key components to play these roles. He's putting aces in his places, and this is the chance for the tortoise to catch up to the hare.
I'm with you on that. Marvel definitely needs to do something. We've talked about how much we enjoy a lot of what Marvel's done, but also the criticisms of this new phase and what seems to be a lack of direction on where they're going. Even though they did finally announce Blade is coming, and I'm excited for that. Love me some Blade. So until James Gunn's whole DC stuff comes to fruition, because they're still knocking out the stuff that was pre-James Gunn, like Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2 and all of that. Until all of this kind of comes out and it does its thing, I'm waiting to see. You know, it's a matter of how it comes together. So we'll see. I got another anime thing for Taekwon here. So hopefully this will get him excited.
Please give me the strength to find the men I seek. I do not know their names. I do know their fate.
You're the real thing, aren't you?
I have a name.
Blue-Eyed Samurai 2 coming to Netflix.
It looks cool.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
The animation is fantastic.
That's, you know, it's like eating with your eyes, right? You see something, it looks delicious, it looks great, you're going to want to watch it, you're going to want to eat it. Like, that was a perfect proof of concept to show us what that show is. Watch anime, you basic bitch.
And Travis and I are both big fans of both, like, the ancient Chinese and Japanese cultures, the samurai and the dynasty warrior, all of that stuff. So, you know, I'm very interested. Catch up on season 1 before season 2 drops. Binge that shit.
Binge it.
There was a new Walking Dead game that released, and apparently it's already shutting down. So this is coming from comicbook.com's Mark DeChamps. New Walking Dead game shutting down just after release, refunds being issued. In a surprising move, Skybound Games and Other Ocean Interactive have announced that The Walking Dead Betrayal will be shut down on December 15th, this Friday. The game just entered early access on September 14th, which means it will have been available for less than 3 months before shutting down. Everyone that purchased The Walking Dead Betrayal will be given a refund, and the game's removal from Steam will begin on December 11th. For those that did enjoy the game, that means it should still be playable for a few days before the company pulls the plug. After considering a variety of paths forward with a great deal of discussion and reflection, Skybound Games and Other Ocean Interactive have decided to stop development on The Walking Dead Betrayal. Despite the hard work put into the game, we were not able to find a path to build the spirited community of backstabbers we originally envisioned, the game's Steam page reads. From that statement, it seems Skybound is pulling the plug based on the lack of people that have been playing. That's actually been a common complaint in Betrayal Steam reviews, with the majority of negative comments being about the fact that there isn't anyone to play with. Despite this, it seems the game was actually enjoyable to play. In a hands-on preview of Betrayal in August, comicbook.com's Ricky French noted that publisher Skybound has a game that is a good time with friends and has the potential to be more. He also called it a fun spin on a crowded genre, and it's possible that crowded nature might have been the reason the game died so quickly. I'm going to give my own perspective on this. Actually, I'm not. I grab Rangoon. I was a fan of Walking Dead. I was big into Walking Dead. I was watching every season, and once we lost Rick, I started losing interest. There wasn't enough. In my opinion, The Walking Dead had kind of run its course. Last of Us showed up and kind of filled that Walking Dead void for me. It was new. It was fresh. I loved the characters and all of that. So, fuck Walking Dead, of course, outside the comics. I feel like we're trying to capitalize on a game a little too late into the hype of the genre. I feel like a lot of people, you did spin-offs, you did all this stuff, but I feel like the fan base for Walking Dead has died down quite a bit outside of the comics. So you're trying to capitalize and get people to play a game that in a franchise that they've lost interest in. When Walking Dead originally came out, would have absolutely hopped on and been like, yeah, let's go kill walkers and blah, 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 and done that. Now, again, it's been years since I've really watched anything Walking Dead. I don't even know that I've finished it. I didn't watch the spin-off stuff, Fear the Walking Dead, all that. Like, I feel like they're trying to capitalize a little too late in the game, and that kind of hurt them a bit.
I 1000% agree with you, because you and I were part of the same demographic when, by the point that Lori was gone, and then Carl was gone, and then Glenn was gone, and then like the chain of events, and then Rick is gone. Literally, like, none of the original party from season 1 is left now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically with the village and everything, like, they're still there, the Glenn's baby and everything. But the point of the matter is the show itself is very detached from where it was. You know what I mean? Like, it's very distant. I kind of stopped watching when Rick left, but for that reason.
Yeah.
I watched the first season of Fear the Walking Dead. One thing I will agree with Ty on, 1000%. The comics were the shit.
I was really hoping it was that and not the comment that he made that I'm not putting up on the screen.
Oh, no. No. I loved the comics. The first 5, you can get a special edition that is the first. You're going to agree with my last comment. No, do not agree with the last one. Like, there's a collector's edition where it's the first 5 of the graphic novels in the comics put together with like editorial notes and stuff, and like amazing for what it is. So I like it. Like, no, Ty, calm down.
I have a couple Walking Dead comics on the shelf behind me. You can't see it because my fucking big head's in the way, and it's on the bottom shelf, along with all my Playboys and some Rue Morgues. So there's a stack of stuff back there. Because again, physical media is important, and I still have all the old Playboys with WWE wrestlers and things like that in them. It's a thing. But yeah, no, they wasted time. Like, they took too long. We got one more trailer, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here, Will. It's been a good show. We've seen some good shit. This is No Way Up. From Altitude Films.
Guys, this trip is gonna be a blast. Huh? Who says chicks don't know how to travel like?
Brandon?
Spoke too soon.
We're going to a resort in Cabo. What does he think you need a bodyguard for?
Every situation has the potential for violence. Here, it's virtually zero. Hey, Mug, where you going?
They said I could sit in the back. It's not a busy flight.
Wow, babysitter. It's finally letting you grow up.
Preppy mother.
Don't worry, we're gonna be just.
Wake up, Donna!
We have to get out of here.
We're in an airlock. We're safe for now, but we will need oxygen.
There was a man who had an oxygen tank.
Where are you going? To get that tank.
How long do you think we have? 3, maybe 4 hours?
Massive destruction. What's up?
Look, they come to save us!
Hey, over here!
We're gonna have to find our own way out.
I fucking love shark movies. I really do.
This took a turn. I was not expecting that.
I'm sorry, kid. You're gonna have to do this one on your own.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yes. All the yes. Big
So,
yes.
I know Kate has a fear of the ocean, open water, and also being trapped. So I have a feeling this is something she's not going to want to watch with me. However, I fucking love shark movies. And what is more terrifying? Plane crashing, being trapped underwater, or sharks? And this gives you all of those. Boom, 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 back to back.
See, the plane crash was okay. They're going to have to survive. Okay. And then it's like, oh shit, they're trapped underwater too. That's interesting. Oh, fuck, there's sharks. Like, all of it. All of it. Yes.
Well, that is it for this episode of the Creatia Conversation. Please, not that, anyone that's watching doesn't already know, tell them where they can find you.
As always, thank you, Mateo. Thank you, Travis, for allowing me to be the honorary oos of all things Creatia World. If you're interested in my shenanigans elsewhere, you can check my link tree at the Will Gray. You'll find everything that I do for Botch Spots and Share Shots, Rivet City Radio, Off the Top Media, and Creatia World. # Will Gray for Pornhub Poppy 2024.
It's going to love that. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, you can find everything from us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. We have those companion Facebook groups we talked about, facebook.com/group/themdragons for all of your House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, or just general dragon-related content. I just fought a giant Akashic dragon in Final Fantasy 16. There are a lot of dragons in Final Fantasy 16. It's dope as shit. And dragoons. Or for your wrestling content, facebook.com/group/smacking it raw. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Matt Riddles, at MATTRIDDER for your wrestling content, at Getting Off for your horror content. Don't forget, Getting Off this Sunday, Talking Black Christmas, and on all other social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, at Smacking It Raw. She'll get you a little bit of everything wrestling and horror from me on those other platforms. For purveyor of Botch Spots and Chair Shots and Rivet City Radio, a chef by trade, a mark by choice, the Will Gray. I am the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Matt Ritter. This has been your #1 news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub.